Related. Thank you for your love and support. I appreciate you.
I am invited into this conversation and I need to address it ASAP. Because this comment here actually proved my point. This comment here proved my point 100%. People can still visit a country while condemning the treatment of foreigners there. Yes, people can still visit a country while condemning the treatment of foreigners there. And like I said, South Africa remains an attractive destination for business, tourists, education, and other opportunities. The increase in visa application does not mean Nigerians support xenophobic or believe that attacks are accepted. Are you getting it? In fact, Nigerians are already repatriated about 1,490 Nigerians from South Africa following the xenophobic attack. So let's not confuse economic interest with acceptance or mistreatment. You get the memo? Nigerians can appreciate South Africa and still demand that Nigerians and other Africans be treated with dignity and protected by law. You hear me? We can condemn the activities of few in South Africa. Like I said, can you separate the action of few from a country? As if some of now they hear something, I know they understand. Can you separate the action of few from a country? It is no. So anybody can condemn the action of few and still accept South Africa. Like I said, that was why I asked you people question. Do Africans and other people hate South Africa as a country, or they are reacting to the action of few individuals in South Africa? My content is very educative, but because your heart and bitterness don't enter, you will not see anything good in it. That is why when I see your comment, I say, Kai, do you people know that your comment people can see it everywhere? Do you know? I was talking about how we should be able to treat one another, even if you have illegal immigrants in your country. Like so many of you are trying to push the narrative that is illegal immigrant. Do you supposed to enter the street and carry koboko and be flogging them? Do you supposed to enter their shop and be looting their thing? Do you supposed to go to their homes and be dragging them, removing them, and your policemen are behind? Is that the right way to handle immigration process? All of you say it is our country, we can do it. It is a wrong practice and it needs to be called out. You don't expect us to be celebrating violence. If other Africans, other countries decided to say, okay, this is the only way we can solve this, unemployment, insecurity, any foreigner within our country, legally or illegally, we go enter, we go drag her, we go come out. You think say people don't know where other foreigners are living in their country? They know. So if every country started doing what South Africans are doing, would there be peace in the continent? Would there be peace in the world? There are better ways to do it, and you people are not doing it like that, and you don't want to be addressed. Which kind of person, when you cannot accept your fault, you will never move forward. You will never move forward. When you cannot accept it. No, we are fighting for our rights. Somebody even put comment. This one has been condemning the fight against illegal immigrants in South Africa. I don't get it. I don't get it. It is quite unfortunate. Be careful what you drop under my comment section, because at this point, a lot of South Africans don't know anything about life. I swear to God. Like I said again, South Africa will remain an attractive country for business, tourists, education, and other opportunities. And even if you like, they pursue all the foreigners, they pursue everybody. They will be coming because they know that there are more opportunities, but so many of you South Africans cannot achieve it because you are too proud, greed. I cannot belittle myself. Foreigners will belittle themselves and do it. And when you continue this barbaric behavior, Trust me, time will come that people will get tired of it. If you think for 30-something years they are not tired, time will come they will get tired, and everybody will stop coming. The younger generation that knows how South Africans are behaving may not believe it, may not agree to go. Like somebody like me and my children, no matter how you have one historical something for there, I know they go check them. Have a nice day.
Let's watch this video.
South Africa illegally. Yes, we are called friends by the voice. God created in heaven and earth by the voice. And isikolo sankulunkulu sibizwa ngezulu. Yithi amazulu singabasezulwini. So shembe molda a cultural religion ngozulu. Yithi abantu, yithi amazulu. So we love other tribes as we are the nation. We have been proving that beyond reasonable doubt. We forcefully went to Eastern Cape to make sure that I can't go somewhere like Nigeria. I told you that. Someone who paid them to the penny and matter. If you tell my car, I call that. So much. What on? Yeah. Namtaje, umkosa, nomzul by the.
Anyways, Giziwe is calling for peace. He's begging and apologizing and also calling for peace. You understand? Calling on God. He's telling his followers to calm down, like that he's sorry for collecting money and all of that. Yeah. Money must be made. Either ways, money must be made. There is a saying that says you can't be a billionaire without committing crime. It's not possible. So, Giziwe has 100% achieved his goal and aim for joining the March and March protest. So now nothing concerns him. He knows very well that he's he knows very well that there is no gain, there is no benefit at the end of the tunnel. They will know there is no road. There is no road. He knows. So that's why he collected the money very early so that they wouldn't disturb him. Look at how he's shining. Now he's calling for peace, telling you guys that March and March is not fruitful. It's not going to yield any fruit at all. So, kudos to him. After all, it's been alleged that he collected 4.9 million rand. So, that's a very huge one. Money must be made, regardless. Sometimes, somehow, I do believe that you can never be a billionaire without committing crime. It's not possible. It must not be one particular crime. It could be crime is crime, tax evasion, abetting crime, supporting crime, rebelling, crime is crime. So now he just rebelled. Yeah, that's what I believe.
Zimbabwe's economy is becoming more and more attractive. Just as soon as we cross the South African side, and if you've been there, you will be as impressed as I was. I was just gobsmacked. What they have done in modernizing their side of the border, processes and infrastructure, is just second to none. It's modern, world-class. You could think that New York is not even a comparator. You could. It is absolutely fantastic, world-class. They have built a new border system where people who are crossing get processed, cars get processed, trucks that carry goods get processed within a short space of time. They have the camera that sees what's in the vehicle and all that. Completely different from our side. I just hung my head in shame. He had blown my mind. So Zimbabwe is moving ahead in more ways than one. It is modernizing. It is punching ahead, growing at 7.25%. And so the economy of Zimbabwe is in great recovery. The mining sector is growing, and they're doing a number of really wonderful things. They're building brand new parliament. Now, for years, Zimbabwe has experienced challenges, many challenges, inadequate infrastructure, inefficient processes, and many others. But now, the Zimbabwe that we are now trading with, the Zimbabwe that we are dealing with, is a Zimbabwe that is on the move. So,
what is actually the relationship between South Africa and Nigeria? Because Nigerians are doing something that is raising a lot of questions. The same people who are sitting here crying that South Africans are treating them so bad, and for that matter, they are pointing fingers at South Africa, calling them xenophobia. Records has it that more people are still applying for South African visa to go to South Africa. Yet these were the same people who were living in South Africa crying for their government to come for them. Even when we have reports circulating that the leaders in Nigeria were saying they will not go for the Nigerian citizens, we are still seeing Nigerians willing to go to South Africa. While you see your own people being asked to go back and fix their country, and you are still rushing to South Africa, what are you going to do in South Africa? Nigerians, what are you going to do in South Africa? Why will you be pointing a finger at South Africans, yet you still want to go to South Africa? For what? They said the unemployment rate in South Africa has increased, and you still want to go and add to them. Even when the few blacks left that were expecting the unemployment rate to drop in South Africa, it has only increased, and you still want to go and add up to matters. This one, we don't agree with you, Nigerians. Stay in Nigeria. Omo, please, stay in Nigeria. South Africans are still in hot soup. South Africans are still in hot soup. After chasing foreigners away, their economy is still not back to its feet. The citizens are crying of hardship, no jobs, and they're thinking of how to fix things, and all you want to do is to go and add your own wahala to them. Why do you still need to be in South Africa? Why not stay in Nigeria? Maybe at least for now. Maybe you wait and see, maybe by next year, if things are a bit calm. Not this time that there's still tension, because South Africans, after hearing there are no jobs, and they did their match expecting more jobs. You left and the jobs are still there, and they can't find the jobs, or they don't know whether the foreigners took their jobs along. They are still thinking you want to go and add your own problem. What is just the relationship between you and South Africa? That you, the Nigerians, those of you who want to go, they cannot just stay and leave South Africans alone. At least give them some space to breathe, so that they will figure out things for themselves. Not for you to go and compile their problems. Just help us understand this, Nigerians. Omo Oya, help us understand why all this information available, and you still want to go to this country. What are you going to do in South Africa, Omo? What are you going to do there? So now, no, like Africans, we don't understand ourselves. You love to be in South Africa, but the South Africans are saying they don't want you. Go back. And you are already in Nigeria, you still want to stay in South Africa. You still want to move and go and stay in South Africa. With all these things that are happening, the blah, 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 the boo-ha-ha, you still want to go and stay in South Africa. South Africans are saying they beg you, Nigerians, don't come, so that when they do something to you, don't come and tell them that they are xenophobic. Stay in your home country. Stay there and do something. If not, we don't understand. Like, things don't add up. how there is increment in application just to travel to South Africa. The same South Africa that everybody is saying they are this, they are that. They don't want foreigners in their country. And we are still having this banter with them. We are not done with it. They still want to go and add wahala. Now when you go and they chase you out, is it the South Africans' fault or you have just decided to be stubborn? And now we don't even know whether those who came that want to go back, or a group of people, a new set that want to leave, or maybe because they believe that their brothers left South Africa, there's vacancy. South Africans themselves are crying. There's nothing there. The politicians have not created the 1 million jobs that Jacinta said she was going to help create. The South Africans didn't see. They saw nothing. There's only hardship. So allow South Africans to breathe a bit.